Hello YouTube, welcome to another full K-drama review. This time it's of The Witch's Romance. Witch's Romance, Witch's Love. I've heard it translate into both, so go watch my first impressions video for The Witch's Love because it will get you up to speed on the characters and synopsis, I guess, and I'll leave that linked down below. After the first 3 episode first impressions of this show, you have a really good idea of what kind of show you're going to get into and maybe some predictions, and you'd be right. My prediction that the fiance was going to reappear as soon as the female lead and the male lead were about to get together was so right, and it's kind of unfortunate. Because I didn't actually enjoy that whole will they won't they arc. The writers didn't do a very good job at establishing the fiance's character, so he wasn't very likable. From the very moment he appeared on screen, I was like, can you please leave? I'm done with you already, like, go away. For a love triangle to be successful, you have to make the viewer question. You have to make me at least a little bit conflicted. Make me doubt at least once that maybe the female lead won't end up with the male lead. But in this case, the love triangle was just annoying and led to lots of crying and melodrama. So in this case, the love triangle exists for the sole purpose of shining a light on the male lead's acting abilities, which are really good in this show. So good, I wrote down his name, and I'll try and pronounce it for you. Park Seo-joon. And oh my gosh. So I didn't realize until about halfway through, maybe even more than halfway through, that this was the same actor who just starred in She Was Pretty, and I had no idea because the acting abilities was so night and day. And She Was Pretty, he was very forced, his smiles weren't, like, he just wasn't very good in that role, but here in Witch's Love, he's amazing. It's incredible, like a different person. Like, I didn't even know it was the same actor. And that just goes to show that you need to have chemistry with your co-stars and have a great director, because this Witch's Love actually came out a year before She Was Pretty, so like you would think he would have gotten better, but he didn't. So it has to be the direction, and it has to be like the chemistry of the co-stars and maybe even the character. Like, he just really suited this kind of role. Alright, I got off track, back to the love triangle. The show spent way too long with it. I couldn't tell you exactly how many episodes were spent in that like limbo space where she's like, oh, am I gonna get back together with my old fiance, or am I gonna choose the new younger guy, or blah. But as the viewer, it just went on and on. Those episodes were wasted, in my opinion. Personally, I think that screen time could have been much better spent with the lead's actual relationship when it does happen, because they are incredibly cute and they do have great chemistry, like I mentioned earlier. And they didn't dig deep enough into the age gap. I would have loved to see more of what a 14-year gap could do to a relationship and like some of the struggles that can happen. I mean, it does like touch on it a little bit, but because that aspect of the show is what drew me in, I wasn't satisfied with what they gave me. I wanted more. Writers basically dipped their toe into that social discussion, I would say, but I wanted them to do like a full cannonball. So the leads have electric chemistry together, and they're very believable in their roles. The relationship is very cute and affectionate and makes you have the warm and fuzzies. And them together is by far the best part of the show. The whole fiance arc killed the pacing, and the side characters are really forgettable, and I found that the show didn't deliver on its premise. So in the end, with all of that considered, I'm still going to give it a 3 out of 5 stars because it was really enjoyable for the most part. Alright, I'm Marie. Have a good day. Have a good night. Bye!